Hold on. Dang it.
And now Teenage Mutant just Turtles is stuck in my
head. So you can sing "It's Okay to Punch a Nazi" to that same tune.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things you can do.
Which I really like.
True. Very true.
I really like. I actually sent that to group chat. Hey, folks, thank you for joining us. We are just getting set up, and I'm getting some links out so we can I can share them. Feel free to peruse. Thank you for joining us. We will be on in just a moment. Cool. And a sip of water, and then we're ready to go. I'm feeling good. Usually I feel really sleepy, and now I'm feeling all right.
That's my secret. I always feel sleepy.
Oh, sugar. Ready to do this, folks?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cool. Hey, everybody. My name is Judd. This is the he/him. I will be a referee this evening, and this is the actual play Twitch stream channel. All subscription money goes to the National Network of Abortion Funds. So please subscribe. And if you've got a Amazon Prime account, you can link it to Twitch, and then you get a free subscription every month, and you can drop that on us. And it's like almost a good thing. It's better than a bad thing. And yeah, let's get to some of our links. Misha, I see you've got. Can we do this? Can we put one person? I don't know. Can we get fancy? Can we get fancy schmancy?
Fancy.
I think you
Fancy
can.
schmancy.
I
Yeah.
like a lot of the new things they've added in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Don't let that thing box you out there, Jeremiah. Don't let it. Don't. I still see you. I still see you in there. I see you. You're on Tumblr, Misha, and I hear that there's like a lot of good gaming conversation going on there.
There's probably I can't talk today. There really actually is. I mostly follow a lot of crafters, and somehow the intersect of crafters and gamers is high. Who knew?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you get a decent amount of gaming talk too. So
cool. We have a program at the Broome County Public Library called Crafting and Crime, which is maybe the best name ever. And so they craft. You bring a craft thing that you're working on, and then they listen to true crime podcasts.
yes.
So
I love this. I mean, that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you're in the Binghamton area, drop on in. I am not.
There's a lot of weird.
I am not here as an official librarian of the Broome County Public Library system. Nor am I. Yeah, I'm not official representative. This is my time off. I was just mentioning something that I heard was going on in that library. Please don't. Yeah, let's just not do that. Cool. What are you working on? Anything fun now?
I am finishing. I'm working on. I'm trying not to start any new projects until I finish the 2 quilts that I promised people I would finish.
Nice.
One is a quilt for my parents' 50th anniversary next year.
Oh, nice.
And one is a quilt that a friend of mine who passed had started and would like finish before too long.
Wow, those are amazing projects.
Yeah,
and emotional projects.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's intense. Good, nice. It's nice that you get to finish that. My aunt Elaine used to teach people to fix sewing machines, and she loved quilting stuff. And what she would do is she would teach them to fix on a machine, and then they would take that machine home, which I thought was super cool. So anyway, reminded me of my late Aunt Elaine, who was awesome, and you two would hit it off. Cool. Thank you. Let's try. Look at that. Bam. Yeah. Jay, what's going on in Play Fearless? All ducks all the time. All duck
All
people.
ducks all the time. I'm trying to avoid all the duck games. It seems like everyone's rolling out their game with a duck in it. So,
Yeah.
no, it's the winter court season here for me in Kansas City. I have no games, no long-term games, a lot of short-term games. And we're kind of this time of the year we go through recycling through the house,
Yeah.
donating stuff, getting rid of stuff, that kind of thing. The funny thing this weekend is I have King of New York and King of Tokyo, a board game. Those are two board games I played with the kids since I don't know since they could count.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a nostalgia moment because we don't play it anymore, right? And so it goes on the pile to go. And so we had the finale game, Boss of New Tokyo Forever. That's the title.
Oh,
And,
nice.
And these cheating kids, man, don't have right. I didn't know there were alliances or teams or anything going into this, right? So I didn't win. I'm not Boss of New York Forever. But both those games, I hope wherever they go, those folks get as much fun as we did out of
Nice.
those games. Yeah.
That's great.
So
I love that giving away a game that was a family game and then being like, oh wait, we're gonna play one more and this is it. This is for forever. That's awesome.
Over time we've got a bunch of different belts because the kids everyone wants to win in some way or their way or whatever. And I think the biggest one was we had a unification belt because they're two different games, King of New York and King of Tokyo, but you can take the monsters from one and put them in the other.
Gotcha.
And so what we would do is you'd have to win at one and then win at the other one, and you can unify both those belts, and you'd be King of New Tokyo. That was the deal.
Nice.
And so this was you had to do that, right? But then it was Boss of New Tokyo Forever. And
love it.
Yeah. So
love it.
No, it was family weekend, so it's been pretty cool.
That's awesome. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Let's hold up. Let's get that out of there, and then bam. Yeah, Jeremiah, how's Baldur's? Did you finish Baldur's Gate? What's going on with that?
Yep, done with Baldur's Gate. Now I'm obsessed with Starfield.
Oh, nice.
Here's the decision tree I went through. Was like I put like 100 hours into Baldur's Gate, and I played that all on my PC, and I was like, I want like a change of venue.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I feel like I want to play Starfield, being able to sit on the couch. I got my giant TV. But you know what I didn't own until 2 weeks ago? An Xbox, which I bought so I could play Starfield.
Wow. That is dedicated.
So much, like I've got a nice computer chair, but man, just being able to get on the couch and recline and it's been nice.
The talk of the there's like a mission where you can kind of go undercover with some pirates.
I think I've heard about that one.
Have you gotten to that one?
It is not
spoiling. Okay.
No, I know it exists, but I don't know where it starts, or I do a lot of wandering wherever the quest. Like if a quest takes me somewhere, I'll kind of like hang out there for a while.
Right.
Yeah. Move on, and so I jump around all over the place.
Yeah, I will say there's a moment if you know that quest exists. There's a moment where there's a dialogue happening.
Yeah.
And it'll be obvious what you should do if you want to go down that path.
Gotcha.
Right. It's a fork in the road, and if you go down one, you can't go down the other.
Yeah.
It'll be obvious. Yeah.
I might look it up because going undercover sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really underplayed gaming thing. Like Jay had that awesome Champions game, which was about a supervillain in witness protection.
Yeah.
So it was like opposite of undercover. But anyway, I just think more undercover games. It's such a good gaming thing because it's such a good reason not to really know what's going on, but still have like a heightened situation where. Anyway, awesome. How's your ship? Like, let's talk about real talk. How's your Starfield ship? Is it?
I haven't gotten
together
deep into that yet. I got a cool ship from a quest where there's like this infamous personality, and you find their old hideout, and you just get to take their ship, which is way better than the starting ship. So I've got that ship, but I haven't like sat down to. I've also got a house that I haven't furnished. It's just empty. I just haven't sat down to like work on those parts of the game yet.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. Awesome. And I'll share my own shit. Yeah, I will. Bam. That is my blog, Genki Diaspora, and I've got two posts like ready to go for this week. That's not even counting actual play stuff that I'll be posting up. So check it out, and we'll let me know what you think. And we'll get that out of there, and then we'll start this sucker. So Jay wasn't here for the last game. So Jay, I would like to just kind of toss you in here, and have you, have the memories be kind of vague about how you got here, because I think we ended on kind of a cliffhanger regarding your character, and I think your character woke up from cryo sleep, and there was a problem, a neurological problem that meant they had to keep you down longer. And so when you come up, and I think it's something that's like not too abnormal, right? Like it's like, oh yeah, you needed to hit the cryo snooze button a little bit, and make sure that there wasn't any damage. And when you come up, you find out that your friend Bushi, might be dead. And do you mind if we say that you like got your vac suit on and hauled ass? And,
okay. Yeah.
And that's how you got here. It's kind of like you ran like hell. It was all kind of a blur because you were kind of speed running through the ship. And here we are. I think you come through, you follow, you kind of track everybody down into a huge industrial sized room with two, skyscraper size pillars. There's 0G. There's a little bit of light. There's plastic that's wrapped around the pillars. I believe there was
around
also
these skyscraper size pillows. There's plastic wrap.
Yep. Someone wrapped those fuckers. Okay, they're not skyscraper. I overstated that. They're 20 foot tall. They're 20 foot tall. They're not skyscrapers.
Just off by order of magnitude. It's fine.
Yeah, well, one order of magnitude. It's
we're in space. It's fine.
It's whatever. They're not. They're 20 feet tall. I apologize. But they were wrapped in plastic, and somewhere in this room is floating is a rotting corpse, with large puncture wounds to the chest.
Naked rotting corpse.
Naked rotting corpse. As
right.
Corpses tend to be, they are not known for being humble.
And we determined that wasn't somebody from the Unjoku.
It was not. Right, it was not. Yeah, you don't think
another
so?
Stranger.
Yeah, and I think your character walks in. Adama is hooked into one of the servers, and I think. Is it safe to say, Adama and Aiden, that when Ghost Rider walks in, you both kind of look a little shocked? Like,
yeah.
Cool.
We'll probably. I even give Adama a look like.
Do you see him too?
Right.
I see him.
Right.
Okay. What took you so long?
Cryo sleep doesn't always agree with me. I had to cook.
That's why I skipped it.
I'm going to preemptively apologize, and then I'm going to pinch Vaughn.
Yeah.
I think I slapped that hand before it gets too far. Hey.
Yeah.
That's okay. I felt it. That's all that mattered. I was just making sure you're real.
I'm real. I heard to get over here in a hurry, so. You want to brief me? Bring me up to speed? What's going on?
Some of the people around here aren't real.
To be fair, we've only been hearing people that aren't real.
No, I saw my sister, and she wasn't.
Oh, wait. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a hallucination. I don't know if it was a hologram. It said it was because of stress, but do you trust your hallucinations? I don't know. And then we've been hearing ghost voices over the comms. We heard you while you were still unconscious.
Okay.
Or Adama did. I don't know. I don't think I heard that, but
yeah, this is.
I had a whole conversation with Uchi after he died over comms.
So he is dead? He did die?
Yeah. I wasn't
Unfortunately, yeah.
I assume Vaughn probably came in the same way Adama and Uchi did, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that way in came through like a room of like escape pods, basically. So
okay, yeah.
Turns out don't use them because they're trapped.
Yeah, they apparently you need to be have already been on file to use them because he got his face melted off. It was
they do some kind of brain scan.
Disturbing.
He failed. There's also androids.
Yeah.
At least 2 factions. Well, some of them are helpful. She kind of can control them a little bit.
I wouldn't say control so much as they recognize authority somehow.
They recognized her name,
Some
right?
of them, maybe. At least one of them did.
And we're still trying to take this thing? This ship?
That's the deal.
I think it's not so much trying to take, so much as trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. Because if it's dangerous, do we want to just leave it floating around out here, to do whatever it can with people?
I mean, we still got this deal to go through, right? Aiden thinking of all his zeros.
Indeed. That's a lot of credits to leave on the table.
I just need me and my rucksack, and I'm good to go.
Nice. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a smell of organic rot in the room.
We've got one survivor with us, right? From the Unjoku.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my next question. Did we find anybody from that ship?
Just one so far.
They coherent? Were they able to tell you what happened?
Hey, I'm Chinanzo. It's nice to meet you.
How much you remember? What happened to your crew?
We got separated. Place is a bit of a mind fuck.
This place.
Yeah. We thought we'd be coming into something empty, and it just seems like there's a lot of people here and a lot of interference. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. We were looking at some space anomalies. This is a little out of my comfort zone, a little out of my training.
What'd you work on? What's your role on the other ship, on the Unjuko?
I'm a scientist. I specialize in I think like you see Chinanzo like relax in a way that doctoral candidates relax when they start talking about their area of study. And I study nebulas that give off certain types of magnetic frequencies and can cause problems for equipment. So yeah, I mean, I thought I was just studying space magnets, but turns out it's got a lot of industrial uses. And so anyway, I ended up on a Mozzie science Corvette, and then on our way back, we got a call that we should stop off here, and we tried to come in, and I remember one of my colleagues trying to he put an EMP on the door so that no one will be able to get in.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Where did you get the call from?
From the planet.
Look out window.
I mean,
Is the ship like orbiting a planet or something?
Yeah, no. I mean, they got the call from like a messenger drone, like that got shot from the planet.
I
don't think there's interplanetary. Matter of fact,
back from the
I know
Mozzie
there is.
planet. Got it.
Yeah, from the Mozzie planet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, they were on their way from studying like a nebula somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, right.
They're on their way back.
Right.
A messenger drone goes by. They were like, oh, let's check it. And there was like an order that said, if you are checking this and you are a science vessel from Planet Mozzie, congratulations. You are
new job.
You've got new orders. Yeah. I definitely feel bad for this poor astronomer too, SG, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, maybe because sometimes these science people, they get real dumb. We've seen Prometheus, right? I mean, what level of exploration and research are we talking here? Are they taking their hats off? And she's got. Oh yeah, that's right. Because she has her helmet off. We haven't removed ours yet. She says the air is safe, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, Vaughn's helmet is on. Yeah,
I don't want to take mine off.
I got you.
The hell, there's this weird planet. And there were spores. It was bad. Nobody wants that again.
Indeed.
And then
I think Chinanzo says, "Hey, it seemed like you guys found something in that server. Like, is there anything interesting in there, or is it just?"
I forget what Adama found, or I forget how that turned out.
Yeah, so out of game or in game or whatever game, what you found was a bunch of information on teaching androids and robots.
Oh, that's right.
Tactical solutions, and one of the infiltrator robots or infiltrator androids that you found had a call sign Ghost Rider, and and was said to be a highly accomplished military android.
Which one was that? Was that one of the types that came out of the ceiling, or was that one of the weird hybrid things?
You haven't seen whatever type it was. It's a type that you have not seen yet.
Oh, there was just a listing android type infiltrator call sign. Yep. Gotcha. Okay.
Call sign. Yeah. Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Oh, and that's worth pointing out to Vaughn is that he probably would have come through here to get here, but that weird little lobby area, and there's these little upside down domes on the ceiling that have little androids in them. Those were perfectly nice. They helped me kind of fight off a bad android. The bad androids are these weird hybrid two
melty
androids merged into one. It's weird. Android body horror. I don't know how else to describe
it. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm keeping my helmet on.
Exactly.
Android body horror.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the information that you found. I listened to the episode. I listened to like the last minutes of the episode just so I could be sure what room you were in. I was pretty sure you had.
Determined that like these servers had been sort of like decommissioned.
Okay, it's like that is not my cat.
I'm like, I got a cat?
That would be a tough cat.
He looks like my cat.
Oh my goodness. Stripus. Very nice.
But I was thinking we also saw something about, because it talked about how, these servers are trying to teach these tactical solutions. And like maybe we saw something about they found like a better solution or something.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yep.
I think we found something along that line. And we also saw, because I made a note, there was something called Monarch. I don't know if that's what we think is in charge here, or there was something called Monarch. I wrote it down.
Yeah, I think Chinonzo, I think, said something about like Monarch being an AI unit, AI that was in charge of this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Is how like common is AI? Have we talked about that?
Yeah, not common. Like I think,
Okay.
I mean, this whole thing, right? Like your current, like Planet Mozzie does not currently have a shipyard capable of making a ship like this, and yeah, like an AI of this, I think you are still. I think we even talked about this in one of the earlier episodes of like, we're kind of on 80s cartridge tech, and maybe that was done to kind of thwart an AI takeover in the past, but yeah, AI of like a really really like intelligent level, self-sufficient and sapient is not something that is known.
Gotcha.
Currently.
Okay.
Other than like myths and movies and yeah, that kind of thing, hollows. Yeah.
Can I try to get a feel for how big this space we're in?
Yeah.
With the 20-foot plastic wrap towers.
Yeah, I think it's like a huge industrial sized space, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a factory floor,
Okay.
Cavernous warehouse.
I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Right.
It would take you like 30 minutes to kind of like walk the perimeter if that's what you wanted to do.
No, I don't have to go that far. I was just trying to get a feel for how big. That's big enough. I wouldn't want to try to walk the whole perimeter. But if we've got security folks, maybe we can kind of set up some type of perimeter.
I mean, you are the security folks.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah,
now.
if it's just me, then
it is just you right now. Yeah. I think the other folks are on the ship.
No,
Yep.
this is the entirety of the people we have on this ship that we know of.
Gotcha.
I found a shotgun, so I've got that.
I
don't remember where I got it, but I got one.
Is it?
Yeah, Aiden. I'd like. Do you have any skill with a shotgun? Like when you hold it, is like the barrel pointing at Chinonzo? Like where? Like how bad on a scale of like 1 to terrible? How bad are you?
I don't think I'm that bad. Like I don't have a skill for it, but I also don't think I'm an idiot.
Good. Yeah.
So like
it goes that way.
Yeah, like I keep it pointed at the ceiling or the ground, kind of a thing. But it's also clear that I would imagine Vaughn could take one look at me and be like, "This guy barely knows how to handle it."
Yep.
I can point it at things, and it's a shotgun, and that's all you got to do.
You got ammo in that thing?
Oh yeah, I got like a couple bandoliers of ammo.
Do you know how to load it into the gun?
Oh, it's loaded already. I've shot it a couple times. Like I shot an Android.
Do you know how to reload it into the gun?
It's probably been a stressful couple hours, so I probably didn't. So maybe I'll do that now. In my head, it's a combat shotgun, so it's probably got a pretty good, like, I don't know, some kind of big barrel magazine or something.
Man, Man, I'm worried about you punching through the hole.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep my eyes and ears open. Maybe a small perimeter. I don't want us to get snuck up on in this large space. And maybe that's easier because there's not a whole lot of us.
Yeah. So I mean, there's whatever doorway we came in. Are there other exits from this room?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just the exit we came out of. Yeah, this is a dead end room.
We go to that. And I think we had talked about trying to eventually make our way to the bridge. We just have no idea where it's at. Oh, the helpful ceiling androids might tell us.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially if you tell them what your name is, that might be really helpful.
I like that idea. But then what are we thinking? Maybe having this follow us back
Did the elevator go only between the 2 floors?
It was limited, I feel like.
Yeah, it goes. There's like another level down that it goes.
Yeah, but there were a lot of pathways from that. I'm going to call that the lobby. There were like multiple hallways from that lobby area. Because the other thing you missed was we got on the space jump over. We got separated because I didn't handle my mat, so I came in a completely different way than Adama.
Yeah,
and we eventually met back up after some escapades.
Assuming it's actually you.
I'm real.
Oh, you're real, but are you really you?
No.
All right, let's go see if we can get some answers. And she heads back to the big doors.
Cool. Yeah, I think there is. So there's the. You're in the lobby. Above you are these globes where security droids are kind of floating. Above you in the ceiling. There is another door next to the server room that you were just in. Similar type of door, and then there is the southern door, which is where Aiden came out of. It has like a
and that's pretty much a dead end. There was like an airlock system there, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Did we check the other room before we arouse the ceiling grumps?
I mean, last time he just did it on his own, so I don't even know if we have to do it. He just came down and asked if I needed assistance. So I don't even know how to actively get their attention at this point. So, sure.
Hey, bot.
So you guys. So I'm sorry. So I didn't. I was prepping for the other room, and that was not great. What? So are you heading? Are you all heading out of this room?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Vaughn, you head out of the room, and like the door hisses open, and there is a man in a lab coat standing there. Floating around him are a halo of like surgical blades, and he starts screaming about something about like when is suffering enough, and we should roll to see if you all are surprised.
Yes, yes, I am.
I'm definitely disturbed.
Yeah. So roll a d6.
All right. I got a 4.
Cool. Yeah, I think no one is surprised. You were ready for something terrible to happen. But I think we are in like close combat, right? Like this guy is like right in your face.
Right.
He is he's coming for you. The knives seem to be controlled by him, and what is everyone doing? I think Vaughn was probably first through the door. I'm imagining, just because, if nothing else, because he was the last one in.
Right.
Chironzo screams. Misha, what's Adama doing?
Adama is like grabbing a hold of Chironzo and like pulling back so that they're out of the way of
Nice
anything that comes flying, because not a fighty person and two fighty people, well, a fighty people in front of me.
Yeah. Cool. Why don't you roll? I think roll 2d6 just to get the hell out of there. Do you have any kind of skills that would? What'd you get?
I got a 10 survival.
Yeah. That'll do it. You pull Chironzo the hell out of there. Aiden, what are you up to?
I think I just like step to the side of the doorway as I don't know if I'm just carrying the shotgun or if it came with some sort of little holster, but
totally came with a holster.
So like stepping to the side and kind of getting it out and ready in case I can be useful, but definitely keeping a wall between me and Scalpel Man.
Cool. Yeah. Jay, what's Vaughn up to?
I think Vaughn yells out shotgun, and then he uses his rifle butt and charges the Scalpel Iron Stone guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create some space so that Aiden can use the shotgun.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I will hit him with the butt of my rifle and get out of the way.
Yeah. Make a 2d6 roll and add something.
I have tactics.
I think that's a +1.
Yeah.
Cool. Make a roll.
All right. 2d6 +1. I'm using roll with me. I got a 9 with my +1.
Yep. You hit him back, but not before the one of the scalpels like cuts you right above the eyebrow. Blood's a bad one. Blood starts coming. It is 6 points of damage. I would like to just take a look at how damage works in this. We have somebody in our YouTube comments who will tell us everything we get wrong when we get it wrong. That's good. Whoever you are, sir, I'm making a lot of assumptions. Thank you. It's actually kind of cool. So I appreciate it. But let me just look at how damage works. It's pretty wounding and death. The wound column takes the amount of damage which has been inflicted on the target if a hit is achieved and is dependent on the type of wound being used. The abbreviation used in the wound column is capital D, meaning D or dice. Got it. Wound points are applied to the target's strength, dexterity, and endurance on a temporary basis. Each die rolled, for example, is taken as a single wound or group of hits and must be applied to a single characteristic. Oh, interesting. So cool. You take 4 to your strength and 2 to your dex.
All right.
The first wound received by any character can be sufficient to stun or daze him and is handled differently. The first wound is applied to one of the 3 physical characteristics determined randomly. As a result, the first blood may immediately incapacitate or even kill. When any one characteristic is reduced to 0 by wounds, the character is rendered unconscious. Okay, so how do we decide if you are unconscious because of the first wound? I don't see that. Let's just stick with the stats being reduced to 0, and we'll figure that out later.
All right.
Cool. You butt him back out of the door, but I think there is enough commotion where the door is staying open, and Adama got Toronzo out of there. Aiden has the shotgun at the ready. You butted him back. I think the doctor is going to try to, or the man in the lab coat is going to try to cut you again, while Aiden is firing. What are you doing while that is happening, Jay?
Oh yeah, I'm getting out of the way.
Okay, you're getting out of there. Cool.
Yeah, because
cool.
Make Aiden is firing.
Yeah. 2d6.
I don't want any shotgun.
Roll 2d6.
Right.
And add anything that makes sense to add.
Here's my 2d6. I have a 10 on the dice. I don't know if I have anything to add.
Yeah. I think you get the F out of there. You back up, in a tactical way. Adama drags Toronzo out in a, maybe not tactical, but definitely what a good friend would do way. And Aiden the merchant with the shotgun.
Okay.
Make a roll.
Okay. That's a 7.
Cool. You fire and you see a portion of the door gets blown off. You made you missed. He one of his knives hits you.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it hits your strength and your con. So it's 6 points to your strength and 4 points to your con.
Dang.
It's a nasty. I think, matter of fact, I think one of the knives doesn't go quite into your throat, but it's in you.
Oh.
Everybody who has taken damage, make an intelligence check. 2d6 under your intelligence.
Equal and under, or just equal?
Oh yeah, you also get a +1.
Hooray! So then definitely.
Yep. Jay?
I don't know, because I don't know what my group. So I only have my stats in, and I forget what the actual order is. I know it's strength, dex, endurance.
Okay.
Yeah, int is 4.
All right, so I have a C for int.
Oh, dang, you're good.
Well, yeah, I got some stupid stats when we originally rolled.
Nice.
So let me roll my 2d6.
Yep.
And I just got to roll under that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a 6.
Cool. The shotgun goes off. The knife goes into Aiden's neck. Aiden realizes, wait a minute, this thing is just like the thing I saw that I thought was my sister. This is a hallucination.
It's not real, guys. It's not real.
Yeah, and then I think at the same moment, Vaughn, as Vaughn is backing up, you see something flicker about the guy, and you realize this is a hologram, this or something. This is a hallucination. This is not a hallucination that you all appear to be sharing. And
are they bleeding in my hallucination?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there an actual...
I think you touch your eye and there's nothing there. You realized fast enough where you didn't start to go into shock because your body really thought it was getting hurt. But you remember blood coming down your face. It's a vivid memory. And Aiden, for a second, you were like, oh my God, there's a knife in my neck. And then you were like, wait. There's something about just something about the glimmer of this person. But I think he's still there. And you all, as you all realize, and he's just continuing to scream, which is really pleasant. And
sure.
Yeah, he's just screaming about suffering and when it's enough. And yeah.
I mean, the vision I had of my sister, she said something about being some kind of stress vision. So, I don't know if we calm down and meditate, maybe she'll go away, or maybe the doctor. I don't know. Or we just close the door.
Yeah. He reacts to that, right? Like he's like he starts like he is responding to things that you are all saying, and so he just like starts talking about how like you can't just meditate away suffering. Like it's there and it's real, and it might be the only thing that's real. And he's not well.
I'm like looking at Jonzo. Do you recognize this guy?
Right. Yeah.
Good question.
I don't think I've seen this guy before. He's not one of the crew members.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Does he still have knives around him?
Yep. They're like twirling around. I think like as you like look at him and give him a good look, you're like, of course he's fake. Like he has knives twirling around him. Like of course he's fake.
Should have been obvious.
Yeah, it should have been. Well, no, I'm not. This is not Judd like chastising you. This is
right.
This is like you taking a good hard look at something scary and being like, oh, right. Yeah. That's not something that should. Well, I mean, we've seen weird shit here, but who knows? Anyway.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, so I give him the eye to eye, and I move in a little bit, and I say, "You, sir, you aren't real. Your suffering probably isn't real."
Oh. Oof. He starts sobbing, and I think he says, when is suffering enough? It's never enough. And then he disappears. Tronzo's like, oh, I have such a headache.
I got stabbed in the neck. I thought I did. It felt like it. Do those wounds, like, do we realize we're not actually in any real pain now?
Yeah. I think if one of you had passed out, this would be or even like died. This would be a different discussion. But the wounds are gone. You realize that they are not real. Like you realized very quickly. And I think the fact that one of you had one of these hallucinations earlier and like has dealt with it was a big help. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Starving cat. Call the ASPCA. Call Amnesty International.
That's right.
I had a cat when I was an undergrad, and I lived with a bunch of food service folks, and everyone had different schedules. And we realized after a while the cat was getting fed every time someone woke up, just every single time. I was like, man, Jorge is gaining weight. What is up, buddy? You're like 21 pounds. Like, what is going on with you?
What is going on?
He was like,
I have never been fed before in my life.
I go into the kitchen. I look at the counter I look at the thing with the food in it, and y'all just give it to me. Like, that's not my fault. That's on you. You all should be talking. You appear to be able to do that, along with the African gray that lives in our living room, which is a whole other story. Yeah. Cool. Let's. The door is open. You're in this kind of strange lobby room with the security drones, hovering above above in the little in the globes. And there are two rooms. There's the elevator that you came out of. There's the room. There's like the airlock to a series of rooms that Aiden got here through, and there's also a room next to the server room that you haven't been in yet, and then there's a room over like to your right, kind of at the end, like opposite the elevator.
Gotcha.
Well, the door we opened where we saw the doctor hallucination, that leads into somewhere, right?
Yes. That was you walking into the lobby.
Right. That's what I thought we were going into.
Oh, we hadn't even that happened in the lobby. Gotcha.
Yeah, we have been playing an hour, and we have managed to walk out of the room and into the lobby. Yes, we are cruising. We are high-paced indie RPGers here. We move.
Hey, look! Don't let us talk your ears off. We totally can do that.
I'm loving it. I like everything that's happening here. I'm digging it. Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah, Vaughn is back to. Are we still really trying to take this ship?
Yeah.
Yes. Aiden's still in.
Aiden is giving off some serious Aliens Paul Reiser vibes
right
now.
A little bit.
Seriously. It was a mistake, Ripley. It was a lot of mistakes.
We got the ship.
Yeah.
We're still
all right.
alive. It's fine.
All right.
We're not even really hurt. It was all fake.
Yep.
Yeah, then I guess he kind of looks up at the security.
Yeah, I think like you were all like trying to decide what to do.
Uh-huh.
And a child walks out of the room next to the room that you were just in.
Game over, man.
Yeah. The kid is like looking at like blueprints and like looks up and then folds them and like puts them under their arm and says, definitely like full on. I think they've got like a little vac suit that isn't complete, like the under vac suit on. And Misha, Jay, I know you have kids, like tap out when you need to tap out. We will stop playing. We will do less creepy shit.
Look, no. My kids have come out with some creepy ass shit. Okay.
Misha's like, you're not going to be creepier than my kids are every day. Like, it's just not going to happen. I've seen shit. I'm a mom. Don't even.
I've read a whole like horror scenario about some of the crap my kids have said. So.
Nice, love it. I will. Yeah, I think that's our post game talk. I got to ask about that. I think the kid like looks at all of you, kind of surprised, and says, "Hey, what are you all doing here?"
What you got there?
Ask you the same question.
Blueprints
of the ship.
No.
Oh, okay.
Of what shit?
Sweetheart, where do you think you are?
That's a good question.
This kid's not real.
I'm in the
I mean, yeah. But we might get information. It's fine.
Vaughn's not playing. Nope.
When he says, wait, give us more, Jay. When Vaughn says this kid's not real, what happened? Like, does he point the gun at the kid? Does he do anything? Like,
yeah, I think he turns from the kid and he's looking for. I'm back to how do we get these drones moving?
Right.
And I'm looking for switches. I'm looking for a panel. Right. I'm like, that kid's not real. It's like that doctor, and I'm not playing this time.
Yeah.
I got cut last time.
Love it. The kid says, I'm in the world. I don't know what do you mean? I just came out of the financial simulation suite.
How old are you, sweetheart?
I don't know. I mean, I've been incarnated a bunch, so it's hard to tell.
I'm sorry, you said you've been incarnated a bunch?
Yeah, this is just another incarnation of hell. You know what hell is, right?
And like apparently the ship.
and the kid points to the doors, like at the end of the hall, and says, "Hell."
from?
The Human Emulation Labs.
Oh, that hell, yeah.
Is that where you guys were made?
Not quite.
No.
Why are you encouraging this
So
hallucination?
just so how to ask this delicately. Are the security droids like lower incarnations?
Oh, you want to talk to the droids?
What I'd really like is to get to the bridge of the ship.
What's a bridge? You mean like over water?
Oh.
No, like the command center.
I love Aiden's like disappointed groan. Like, this is not going to be easy. Like, why can't you just know what a bridge is? Like, come on.
Like a command center. Like
Where the captain lives.
where the lead scientist is that's doing the studies.
You want to talk to the monarch?
Yes, I would.
No, but yes.
I mean, the monarch's a god. It doesn't love us. It might hate us.
Sometimes monarchs are like that, but overall, sometimes they're just parents.
I love this like maternal Adama side. Like this is a whole new side of her. This voice. Yeah, the kid looks at you and says, "I'm real, mister." And I think like that's we're at an hour, so why don't we take a break there?
I'm real. I'm a real boy.
Reminder to myself that I don't use children in games enough. Like I just like they get a reaction out of everyone that is really unique. Like, and I feel like I haven't used a lot of kids since like Dogs in the Vineyard days, where like people would ride into town and the kids would run up and be like, you know, "You coming to shoot the steward? He's drunk again." Like, and yeah. Is this the Be Right Back starting soon? No, thank you for joining us. Short break.
Short break.
All right, we'll see y'all in a bit. We're gonna hydrate and do some yoga and maybe some meditative breathing, and I don't know. I don't make the rules.
It's whatever.